And welcome to the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Just ahead, this week's recalls and our Hemmings. How much did the auction car sell for? Give us your guess.
17.
Yeah, that's
too early?
42,
yeah, it's
42.
a little bit too early for that. But you're in the ballpark.
All right.
Not. Jeff has the racing calendar. We'll have This Week in Auto History, and I'll have some stories making automotive news headlines this week, all coming up in this segment of the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin. David Ainsley is listening to every word I'm saying, and I'm sure as soon as the show is over, he'll call me and say, Don, why did you do that?
Is he writing it down?
Probably. He doesn't have to. He can still remember it. All of it.
Yeah, he said he doesn't take off only on days that end in Y.
There's that.
He is listening.
All right, so let's do some recalls, shall we? This one kind of a surprise, but it's not that big of a deal, I don't think.
Give us the initial of the car company and we'll tell you.
That would be, it would be STLAM.MI.
Stellantis Manufacturing?
I think that you're pretty close.
All right.
They said Friday it is going to recall 1.5 million 1,500 Ram pickup trucks worldwide over a seat belt issue. Recall covers 2019 to 2026 Ram 1,500 vehicles that may have been built with a second row center or second row driver seat belt buckle anchor that was not properly attached to the vehicle body.
Wow.
And I'm going to ask you to repeat what I just said.
It's either the front seat belt or it's in the back seat, third row, unable to attach it.
Well, there is no third row in a pickup truck that I'm aware of.
It's the reason why it doesn't work.
I see. So elsewhere in recalls this week, steel wheels may crack and separate in the Jeep Gladiator and Jeep Wrangler for 2026. Oops, I missed that weld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a Jeep Cherokee, I guess it was, and it was rumbling. It had dual exhaust. I think it had the big motor in it.
Oh, probably.
It was fairly new. It was
Winter may damage the rear view camera, and it is being recalled by Land Rover, and it is the Discovery model for 21 to 25. We need to worry about that. Water damaged rear view camera. And lastly, but not completely, is the engine compartment fire that has been noticed by the Ford Motor Company for 21 to 26 Ford Broncos.
Oh, boy.
So we don't want to have an engine compartment fire, and if it's those, even though it doesn't say, I think I'd park it outside for a while.
We parked next to a Bronco at the restaurant last night. It was a nice vehicle. It was all lifted, big tires, very shiny.
Man, they're expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, time now for our sold car roundup game. If you'd like, you're more than welcome to play. What is the address to get in to play the game, Mike?
Actually, you can go to either YouTube or Facebook to chat, and we can pick it up through there.
Okay, we'll do that. Because we
Wherever you
usually
want.
have George joins us, and Jeff Heitzman joins us, and the Lusk family joins us, so you can join us too
I
and
think
play along.
Mr. Ainsley might be.
And maybe Ainsley,
Could be,
if he's still listening. He probably fell back asleep.
I haven't seen Jeff today, but he may be out there.
Okay. So here we go. A 1964 Buick Wildcat convertible.
Oh, priceless.
You cannot fit that in your garage.
I don't care.
But boy,
I'd buy a
I'll tell
house
you
to put
what,
that
I
around.
would love
I'd
to
knock
have
walls
that.
down.
Huh?
I'd knock a wall down to park.
Yeah, exactly. But great big V8 motor in it. And this is a fun car. This would be a car to take on the Hot Rod Tour of Texas.
I'm going to say 15,000.
15,000.
Don't say a word.
I'm not. Okay. I just said 15,000. That's all. Karnak the Great is not going to give it away. Jeff Heitzman is here, and he guesses $40,000 is what it sold for. What is your guess? The Lusk family says $27,000. Okay?
And of course, George
says $16,999.
And 95 cents.
Well, you know, it is the Lusk family. So, and this I would consider a family vehicle.
I would too.
Yeah, because there's two in the front. You might be able to squeeze three in there.
I
Even
think
though- even-
car
even
that
though-
size, you could push 3 into the back seat easy.
Even though it's a family vehicle,
3.
I'm the only one driving it. Nobody else.
You could put the entire 9 children in the back seat.
in the trunk.
Yeah, it sold for $21,000. So the Lusk family wins that bidding
Yep.
episode. Next up, a 1972 Volvo 1800. Now, my 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Rogers, had the earlier version of this. I just think this is one of the coolest looking vehicles anywhere.
She lived in a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
And a 72 Volvo 1800. What do you think that sold for? When's the last time you saw one?
I'm going to say 10
Yeah.
grand. It is pretty, but I'm
And it
going
does have
low.
a manual transmission in it. I mean, you kind of tell that from the front top picture there.
Okay, well, any guesses?
Yeah, I
Well,
said
let's
10,
see
but
what
I'm
Mr.
low.
Heitzman thinks that it's a $29,000 car.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
Lusk likes that one.
a lot. Yeah, I do too. I don't know if I'd pay $43,000 for it. George says $23,000. Well, it sold for $32,235.
Ainsley,
David
you weren't even
says
close.
$9,000. Come on, man, that's a rare car. You don't find many of those.
Yeah, I don't see many of them either.
Yeah, no, I know. So it is rare, and $32,000 seems like a fair price. Next up, okay, all you hot rodders.
Yeah.
This is a 1915 Studebaker. Clearly doesn't have the Studebaker motor in it, but it looks cool. It kind of looks like a tea bucket.
Yeah.
And, it's got the struts for the windshield to hold it up and blah, 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 blah,
velocity
blah.
stats.
How much the 1915 Studebaker? Has it got a small block Chevy in
Yeah,
it? Probably.
327, tunnel
Yep.
Ram, 2 4s, Muncie
Hey.
4-speed.
Nicky
Got the
Thompson's
aluminum
on it.
Muncie.
Yeah, there you go. How much?
21.
You know, when I saw
Jeff
this
says
thing,
21.
I was surprised that this was a Studebaker. I'd never seen a
I know,
Studebaker.
me too.
What? We missed George. I missed George's. 21
Oh.
for Jeff.
19, I
I'll
think.
back up. So George was
1999.
19,999.
Okay. Jeff's 21 like me. All right.
All right. And
We're gonna win
then
it, Jeff.
Ainsley likes this one a little bit better. So he sets up at 25.
Well, listen. So you're going to save and the Luss family says 25 as well.
No, they say 2,500. Ainsley wants 25,000.
It sold for $12,075.
Oh, wow.
See, I would consider something like that. That looks pretty cool.
12 maybe,
It
yeah.
does, but I don't care for the T buckets at all.
don't
I
either.
don't care what model it
either.
is. It just,
Okay, well, everybody's got their own thing.
yeah.
Next up,
I'd be like Lusk. I'd give him 2,500. for
here's
it.
Jeff's next new ride.
Oh, yeah.
A 1955 Ford Courier. Now, this I would imagine Ford built to answer the Chevy Nomad.
I think I've seen this before.
You would think
Because
so, yeah.
but they built these for deliveries.
Yeah.
And there's no second door in it. It's got a great big huge back end there that you can dump in all sorts of stuff, including transmissions or whatever. 1955 Ford Courier. I don't know if that's the original paint scheme or not, but that's pretty ugly.
Yeah, it's not the original paint, but it's supposed to be the original 272 engine backed by a manual transmission.
There's another reason not to buy
Okay,
it, but
David
that's just
says
me. How much did this sell for?
I'm going to go 40. I'm blowing it out.
David says 12. Jeff Heitzman says 13. George says 999 junker. And the Luss family says 16. It sold for 19,950.
Wow.
I hope he's
So David and
got a big
Stacy,
garage.
I've got a leg up on this stuff. Okay, next up, a 1963 Mercury Monterey. This is the one with that weird back
Oh,
window.
yeah. It's got, yeah.
That you could roll the back window
feature
down.
on that a couple weeks
and
ago.
you could also
Yep.
drive it when it was raining with the window down because the wind would just take the rain right over the top of it. I thought this was one of the ugliest
and it had the
vehicles
back
ever
window
made.
would go down.
That's what I said, yeah. So how much did this thing sell for? It looks completely stock. Somebody's did a good job restoring this
Yeah.
thing. I don't
Yeah.
know why,
Pretty.
but
It's got the original, or supposedly the original period correct, I think is the term.
It's
390
got the
V8
full
with an
moco bag
automatic.
on it. Yeah. I'm going to go, I'm going to go 12. That's probably low.
Heitzman says 22. George says 16, basically.
No, 15,999.
Yeah, we got
$999.
it.
George.
Yeah, we got it. Ainsley says 10. And
It's not a boat.
That's a boat. That is a boat.
That is a boat.
Yeah, it is. With a roof on it. It's ugly. It sold for $14,175.
Close.
Yeah.
One all
So,
day.
yep, that's it.
I'd drive it.
Of course you would.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Drive it
Next
to your
up.
house and leave it.
Next up, the Pontiac Le Mans. Next up is the Pontiac Le Mans. There it is.
That's
cool. It also has a Landau vinyl top on it.
Bench seat. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Slide
clean.
over on that.
It looks original, actually, the interior especially. And it's clean. It looks good.
15.
Jeff says 15.
Yeah, I think it's got it's 350 V8 automatic, so it's pretty much base.
Got the
base
And I bet it comes with a bumper jack.
Frigidaire. Yep. Frigidaire air
it
conditioning.
does, yeah.
29,000. Okay. That would be Mr. Heitzman. And let's see who else is anybody else bidding
You
on
can dress
this.
it up a little bit and almost.
Oh yeah.
No,
Nice.
Some mods
no,
on it.
you wouldn't want to mess with it. Okay,
Well,
I guess
probably
the
not
other
unless you were trying to fake
Ainsley says 11,000, and the Lusk family. Oh, there's George 13,000. You the man.
You the
That's
man.
right. And David and Stacy say 68,000.
Wow.
Well, it sold for 14,700.
Woohoo, of course. that one, too.
$14,700. See, I would consider something like that. Take that ugly vinyl top off of it. Next up, the 67 Mercedes-Benz 250 SL. I had to throw this in there. Kind of a rare find. 67 Mercedes-Benz 250 SL. It's got the stacked headlights on it. And I guess you can take the roof. Well, you can. You can take that hard top roof off of it.
Yep.
I guess does it have a soft top as well? I don't know.
Yes,
yet.
it does.
It does have a soft top. Okay. So how much?
This David, the Lusk family says 68. I
68.
say 32.
32. He says 68. Okay. Anybody else wants to chime in?
What did Jeff say?
Heitzman says 30. I say 32. 32, Mike.
Okay. Anybody else?
I've lost my buttons here.
David and Stacy, they chimed in. Okay, well, it sold for $54,600. And last up is going to be the 2001 Aston Martin DB7.
There you go. 12 cylinders, baby.
And you could say,
V12.
is it? Yeah, it's a V12. George says 30.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
I'm gonna
that's the
go-
wrong one. Now I think I got
What?
my buttons off here.
Okay, well, we got the right picture up. I'm going to say.
Yeah, no, that's the right picture. It's just the comments.
Oh,
hit the wrong
32.
button.
32,000.
32,000.
James Bond, yeah, 30.
Heitzman says 40. And who else is going to chime in?
Eight?
Lusk
16.
family 16.
$7.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I can't get George to come up. He keeps
That's
bouncing
all right.
around.
Well, that's always been a problem. 66,000 for him. You're not going to believe this. And
Ainsley's
this
46.
46. This is why I chose this. I don't know whether it runs or not because they only got $19,688 for it.
Wow.
Kind of
I think it's
surprising.
the V12 killed it.
Well, that and the parts and the repairs. Oh my God! Can you just imagine?
Yeah.
No thanks. I'm good with that. All right. I'm going to give you now my take on our next car review. And the car review that I have for this half hour, we're trying to play catch up, so
Yeah.
we're doing two car
Not a
reviews.
problem.
This car review is the 2026 Lexus IS350 F Sport. It comes in the F Sport design, the F Sport itself, and the F Sport Special Appearance Package. This is built in Aichi, Japan, which is the factory that's currently closed because of the earthquake over there. I just had the F Sport. I think that this is one of the best looking sedans on the market today. 5 seats. Obviously, the back seats are going to be a little bit tight because of it's a smallish kind of car. All new in 2014, refreshed styling inside and out for 2026. New front grille is still too big, but the spindle look has been turned down just a little bit, toned down a little bit. So keep that in mind. I think that this is really a good-looking vehicle. Upswept rear wheel openings, looks racy. Reworked trunk incorporates a new spoiler back there. I like it. Dual exhaust exits below the black painted panel. What I liked about it overall, the body tweaks are spot on. I don't think anything could use improvement. Good looking wheels.
Yep.
Red calipers. It's got its going. Look at that interior. How could you not like that? That is good looking right there. I love that thing.
Yep.
Interior highlights include new infotainment system. It is the bomb. No more touchpad. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The red interior is one of the best looking out there. 12-inch infotainment screen is very nice. I'm going to roll through these. It's got everything about this just speaks to me. This is a Don Armstrong vehicle.
Well, there you go.
Trunk room is small. What I liked about quality, design, and materials, top notch in this thing. There's the phone charger. What could use improvement? Some of the screens are a little bit difficult to find, is the note that I wrote to myself. This is an old school 3.5 liter V6 naturally aspirated that turns out 311 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque. Not a ton of horsepower, but this is an everyday driver that looks good. 8-speed automatic transmission, gets 19 miles per gallon in the city, 27 on the highway for a combined of 22. Guy got 27.2 miles per gallon over 347 miles. What I liked, no turbo lag because it doesn't have any, normally aspirated. It could use a little bit more horsepower. Don't touch it. I like it. It's fine. Leave it alone. Run it forever. Ride and handling, sporty, but not too rough or stiff. What could use improvement in the ride and handling department? Nothing. Base trim price, $47,950. Prices tested $60,473. The base model price, $45,500. Competitors, BMW 3 Series, $48,000. Mercedes-Benz C-Class, $49,000. These are base prices now. And the Genesis G70, $43,450. And that's my review. Next week, Hyundai Elantra Hybrid. Thank you for joining us.
You called the engine old school. I would call it reliable because even though it's been around a while, it's reliable. That's why it's been around a while.
Proven.
There you go. Better word, proven.
All right. Just ahead, racing calendar, and Mars has This Week in Auto History. Stay with us on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Back after this.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flamiado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupi Tortilla. Eats pretty good. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show thanks you for 15 wonderful years. Yep, our first show aired May 7th, 2011 on a local radio station. Then it was a move to the digital world and social media, and you followed. Thank you. We continue to build and grow our fan base, and it's all because of you and your auto enthusiast friends. We appreciate your support. It's always great to see you at our remote broadcast, too, and we hope you'll continue to stop by and say hello. It's been a great ride, and we hope to bring you more fun and adventure right here on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show.
Is on the air 10 to noon Central Time. Listen and watch on InWheelTime.com, Facebook, and YouTube. And if you miss it, you'll be able to connect through a podcast from your favorite podcast channel anytime. Time now for the racing calendar, sponsored by the Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge.
Thank you for that. NASCAR is off this weekend. Formula One is off until the 23rd of August. Indy is off until the 9th of August. And NHRA is off until the 20th of August.
Is this some sort of holiday that I missed?
It's just a break, summer break.
I got it. Trying to get the kids ready to go
I
back
guess
to
so,
school.
yeah. But the only thing's running is lawnmower. So enjoy.
All right. Yeah, well, mine ran yesterday, and darn near killed me. Time now for This Week in Auto History, Mr. Mars.
Howdy, sir. Okay, we got a few things that we found that would be of interest this week in auto history. We're going to start out with in August the 3rd, 1981, Chrysler officially introduced the K car. Now, they weren't real flashy, but they were very important in bringing their front-wheel drive platform because it was
They
cheap
sold
to
the
build.
heck out of these.
Yeah.
Yes. And it was what helped Chrysler manage to get through the financial collapse back in the 1980s. So it was really important for them to push this car out. Then the other thing we're going to look at on August the 1st, way back in 1899, and I really wish Sergeant Woodard would pull me over under these circumstances. Back New York City police made their first America's earliest automobile speeding arrest. Taxi cab driver was accused of driving his electric cab 12 miles an hour. And they pulled him over because the speed limit was 8 miles per hour.
Oh, wow. See
So,
there?
Yeah.
But they didn't have radar detectors, so how did they know?
Was it a lady driving?
Could be. Didn't really say how they did. That's a good question. How did they figure that out? Then moving on over to August the 5th. Now, this is traffic signals really became more sophisticated back in 1914. They really started putting the electric traffic signals in Cleveland, Ohio, instead of the hand-operated ones. So it actually created a lot more, the better capability to synchronize these
And
things.
that is also where the phrase Cleveland steamer started.
Okay, I thought that was oysters or something, but okay. Then looking again up here at August the 6th, back in 1926, the last piece of Route 66 was actually approved and put into position. Now, this took several years to put this highway together, but really to go from Chicago out to the left coast, and it became a very famous highway. It still is. There's still a lot of people go out and try and find and drive sections that are still available. I was in Springfield one year when they were doing, it was considered the middle point, and it was a big celebration, and I was doing some stories there on Route 66, and it was really interesting to see that particular area because everybody just kind of skips Springfield and goes on. Then in August the 8th, Firestone tires really began this is the first place first store that Firestone ever opened up to sell their rubber tires. And they really started out and became one of the largest tire manufacturers. And they were the early tire supplier to Henry Ford that helped get him going on his mass production of automobiles. So this was another important feature of automotive history that we ran across that we thought was rather interesting.
All right.
And that is some of the things we found this week in automotive history.
Cool.
Automakers face a new competitor in the battle for car buyers, and it's not another brand. Artificial intelligence agents are increasingly making purchase recommendations on behalf of consumers, fundamentally changing how the industry competes, according to a global study by consultancy Accenture. To remain competitive, automakers must make their product data machine readable and trustworthy for AI algorithms, according to Accenture. And the guy's name there is Jürgen Reers, great American. Mm-hmm. According to the study, 84% of consumers are open to AI handling complex tasks, such as negotiating deals and resolving complaints. Meanwhile, 42% say they would allow an AI agent to make the final purchase decision on their behalf. Now, that's pretty scary. We'll let somebody else go ahead.
Yeah.
And no cuts in line. The shift toward AI-driven decisions is eroding traditional brand loyalty, according to a survey of more than 1,500 consumers across 16 countries. More than a third, 37% of car buyers, would let an AI agent switch away from their current brand for a better fit. Rear said this proves that we're really entering the next stage of AI. So let AI buy your car.
Or your groceries at H-E-B or Walmart.
Yeah, AI. Okay. Yeah. Global tariff disputes have disrupted traditional automaker-supplier relationships, squeezed profit margins, and ushered in an era of transparency and quicker damage control throughout the supply chain. The tariffs hit with such speed and scale that the supply chains did not have time to react and make meaningful changes. So that is something to look forward to with the next uptick in the price of your car. The result? Sacrifices to the bottom line. The median profit margin among 400 top suppliers has fallen to 3.5 to 4% range, according to the annual study. So there'll be more suppliers going out of business. I can guarantee you that. Among automakers, Toyota is eyeing short, medium, and long-term reactions, reducing unnecessary border crossings, examining parts drawings for potential changes in future vehicle platforms, exploring different supply chain constructs, and only then looking at bigger investments in localization, meaning they're coming to America. U.S. auto safety regulators will start developing new requirements to ensure drivers and passengers can safely exit their vehicles, a significant move to address issues exposed by sometimes deadly incidents in which people have become trapped inside their cars. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration said July 23rd that it would begin the process of imposing a new federal rule by granting a petitioner's request that the agency mandate a robust and obvious door egress system in all motor vehicles. According to a regulatory filing, all new vehicles in the U.S. would be subject to any of the new requirements if the request is finalized. Vehicles designed with flush, electronically operated door handles made by Tesla and other car makers have been involved in incidents in which occupants have been trapped inside their cars after the vehicles lost power, including after a crash. In several instances, occupants of Tesla vehicles survived the initial impact of a high-speed crash only to die or sustain serious injury from subsequent fires after being unable to exit the car. That's a scary thought. And here we go. Amazon's Zoox unit won U.S. approval July 29th for limited commercial deployment of its novel steering wheel-free robotaxis. Now, first, for the autonomous ride industry, the exemption from NHTSA rules requiring human controls, first reported by Reuters, marks a milestone for companies developing robotaxis from the ground up, rather than modifying conventional cars under safety regulations written long before self-driving technology emerged. And that's it for the auto news this week. InWheelTime continues. We're going to wrap things up right after this quick break.
Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your save-the-paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your cars finish without a full repaint. Searching for real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors, Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get it protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See this state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today and online at gcautoshield.com. Gift giving should be meaningful, and we have an idea. A hand-painted custom illustration of your car from one of the nation's leading artists. Now you can get one or a car show poster customized for you, a friend, or a loved one. Bill Seitz will be happy to guide you through the process. No matter what the day, birthday, anniversary, or any day, an Autographics custom illustration adds an extra touch of class to any home. Call Bill today, 832-922-0963. That's 832-922-0963.
Well, you know what that sound means. It's time to go away. That's all for this week's InWheelTime Car Talk Show.
They wanted to hear that 10 after we started.
Yeah.
So they go wait.
There's that. Hey, we're always looking for new, informative, and great automotive things to bring to our global audience. If you have an idea, event, road trip, or tall tale you'd like to blab about, let us know. Our email address is info@InWheelTime.com. Hey, you can find the InWheelTime Car Talk Show 24/7 on the InWheelTime app and website. Grab a podcast from your favorite podcast store. We video stream our live show every Saturday, 10 to noon on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. The InWheelTime video coordinator is we always need more Jeff Zekin. For booking agent and video editor, Mike Out of This World Mars, and chief engineer David Ainsley, I'm Don Armstrong. Thanks to our show contributors, Jeff Heitzman, George Skelton, and the Lusk family. Be sure to join us again next Saturday from our Dual City studios in Texas, USA, 10 to noon Central Time. Thanks to all of our guests today. Hey, have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend as well. We hope you'll join us again next weekend on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. See you then.
That's it for this podcast episode of the InWheelTime Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.